guys, Nicolette here. So I want to share with you some information that I think is very pertinent if you're interested in going to nursing school. I know the journey towards your successful career as a nurse might be challenging, especially when you are not familiar with what you need to know. And so you're prone to make a few mistakes and fail in certain avenues of the journey. But if you have someone who can kind of guide you along, that's what I'm here for. It will make your journey much easier, the transition much smoother. So today I have a information session on nursing school that I'd like to share with you. So, welcome to our nursing information session. So, I will be talking about some of the things that I wish I knew um, I, before I started nursing school. I'll be sharing with you some of the things that we at Gabnick Excelsior Nursing Tutoring Center has to offer. I am the CEO and founder of the company, and there's a lot of things that we can provide for students and those who are interested in nursing school and those who have graduated and want to obtain their license. And I also will be telling you about life after nursing, how it can be difficult, but it can also be super rewarding. So I want to encourage you to stay till the end. These are going to be a series of videos because it's too long to put it in just one video. Well, it's not too long, but I'd prefer that you decide to watch it in little bits and pieces. Okay. So, uh, here are the things that I wish I knew before I went to nursing school, right? So, the first thing is how to pick the right nursing school. For me, this nursing school I went to was picked for me. A friend of the family called my aunt with whom I was living at the time, and she asked her, "What is Nicolette doing?" And my aunt was like, "She's here." And at the time, I was working at Rite Aid after obtaining a 4-year degree at Albany University. And so this friend was like, "Well, I just finished a nursing program in Atlantic Union College in Massachusetts. Why don't you sign her up? I know they're taking students." And that was the end of that. My aunt was like, "You're going." I didn't even want to go. Um, but I was obedient. I'm so glad now that I made that choice. But it's important, getting back to our point here, that you know which school you're going to, right? It's also important for you to know what the nursing prerequisite courses are for the school that you're attending, because you do not want to go to a college and take all these classes and end up wasting your time and your money on classes that are not necessary for the career path that you're taking. Obviously, if you're doing a 4-year degree, there will be classes that you will have to take in order to graduate that will have nothing to do with nursing. But it would behoove you, while you're having to take those plethora of classes, to also take the exact classes that you need for nursing school. It would be nice if I had known that there was such a thing as a waiting list, right? Luckily for me, I was blessed and God was good to me, um, that I did not have to wait but a day in or on the waiting list. But there are certain schools that you apply to that the waiting list is so long that it's very discouraging. For me, I know that I had taken the exam and they were like, I had one of the highest grades. And so there were 9 other people on the waiting list, and I bumped them all. And then I got into school, and I was like, that literally was God. But it doesn't always work out that way. So before you go into a nursing school, totally make sure you find out what the waiting school, how many people, like, is it known to have a waiting list? And if it does, if you want to start right away, I would recommend that you apply to that school and other schools without waiting lists, because you don't want to get discouraged when you're not getting into school at the time where you were intending to. The other thing, too, I wish I had known was how important these nursing entrance exams were, right? For me, again, like, school was opening, let's say, on Monday, right? And I had learned about it like maybe 2 weeks ahead of time, right? So I didn't have time to study. I didn't even know what kind of exams that they were going to ask. And when I got there, everything was a shock to me. But know that there are a lot of different kinds of nursing exams, prerequisites, I should say, not pre nursing entrance exam. And I'm going to show you all the different kinds as we proceed with this nursing information session. but definitely know which ones you're taking, because sometimes they're all are a little different. Some have extra classes, like some have biology or science in them, and others do not. So if your school is not asking you for a particular subject matter, there's no reason why you need to sit down and study for it when it's not necessary. So definitely find out what nursing entrance exam your school requires. The next thing was the actual workload, the nursing workload. I wish I knew how hard it was. Like, I mean, I knew that becoming a doctor was hard, but I did not know that becoming a nurse was almost just as hard. I remember one student who was like totally brilliant to me, because she entered into college at the age of, let me see, 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. She entered at 15. Like she literally entered college at 15 and she graduated at 18. So she became a nurse at 18. This girl was brilliant. And yet I recall her saying, if I had to do this again, I would not. Like the books are yay big, the amount of assignments, then there's clinicals, then there are the exams that you must pass in order to make it to the next level. It's a lot. So don't go in there blindly thinking, oh, this is just like high school, or this is just like my other regular college courses. It is not. It's a whole different beast. So be prepared mentally and also physically, health wise, because I knew a lot of students too who were sick in my class, like with different illnesses and diseases, whatever, that they still made it through, but the challenge and the work that uh, the effort that they had to put in, it really drained them, right? So know the workload. Also, the nursing exams, the actual exams. So you will have assignments, you will have quizzes, you will have homeworks, you will have projects, you will have care plans, and they all do not matter as much as your nursing exam, right? I wish I knew that these nursing exams were the world in the nursing field here with the school, right? I learned it the hard way, kind of, because I did fail nursing too. I mean, by that time I should have known, but I was just so stuck on excelling in everything and putting energy in everything that I kind of didn't put as much as I should have on the exams in particular, right? So when you go into nursing school, realize that you have to focus most of your energy on the exams, because they are what will break or make you. If you pass all your quizzes with 100 and you hand in all your assignments, you get stars and hundreds, and you do your clinicals and everything, if you do not pass those exams, you will not make it. And that is a fact. Okay. I'm talking about a couple of points will sink you. Okay. And the next thing was the role of my peers. Now, that right there was my downfall for nursing too. So I'm a very independent person, very serious, very on it and about it. And I don't want any distractions type of person. But listen, when you are in nursing school, and I think any professional career, you need people, you need your peers, you need to be able to be like, listen, okay, I'm going to do this homework today, and I need to kind of like bounce information off of you so I can see what I'm doing, so that I don't have to focus as much on it as I will have to do on my exam. Or, let's work together so that we can make this go faster. Or, can you help me study and practice for the test? Like, those are things that you need your classmates for, and they're there to remind you of assignments and help you with assignments and support you and be there for you. Like, I was a loner, and that was bad. And then if you're a loner and you can make it, listen, power to you. But I know that was part of my downfall. So knowing the role of your peers is super important. So I'm going to stop here, and I will see you guys next time for the next section of this nursing information session. For more information on how to register for classes and get help from our tutoring center, visit www.gabnig.com. That is www.gabnignursingtutor.com. To view our free or paid classes, sign up on www.thinkific.com. That's www.thinkific.com, and register for the pre-recorded classes of your choice after searching for the Gabnick Tutoring Center uploads. We offer in-person tutoring and Zoom calls. You can also find us on YouTube for more free classes and tips on how to do better in nursing. We are also on Facebook, where we upload articles, tips, and tricks on how you can make your journey to becoming a nurse smooth and near effortless. Did I mention Instagram? Basically, we are everywhere. So check us out or call 917-602-9927 and we will tell you just how to join. See you soon.